Good day, everyone. My name is Marflor D. Intera, second year BS Technology and Communication Management student. Today, I am going to tell you on how to avoid common mistakes in writing a letters, and also how to write an impressive curriculum vitae by writing a thank you letter. Writing letters is an everyday activity that many people engage in daily and often with great success. However, inevitable mistakes commonly appear in letters that can render these missives ineffective or humorous. By learning about the mistakes generally made when writing letters, we can improve our letter writing skills and increase the chances of getting better results from our endeavors. Commonly misspelled words. Many words commonly used in writing letters and other forms of communication contain letters that are similar to each other. For example, suppose you are writing the word there. In that case, it is easy to accidentally write there because of the consecutive R and E. While these mistakes may be relatively innocuous for a word like there, it can be a disastrous for words like right or right. These misspelled words are often at the top of dictionaries and scholarly articles' most common mistakes list. It will be easier to avoid spelling errors when you write your letters by familiarizing yourself with these words. Additionally, specific letter combination in other languages can be very tricky. The most common of this is double consonant. For example, you may miswrite the word sentence by failing to include the first N or the second D. Other words with double consonant letters have friend language and single. It is essential to take your time when writing sentence words and proofread them several times before sending your message out into the world. We must not make the mistake of leaving out your closing statement. This can be a prevalent issue with letters, but copy it if you feel that it is important. Be cautious if you're having difficulty understanding the letter writer's comments, as they may be hostile and unsupportive. In this case, send a short note apologizing for not having fully understood their message and requesting clarification of what was meant. If you do not receive a response, it will show how well-read a person is, and perhaps when you are next in contact with them in person, they will offer to assist with your situation. Do not be afraid to ask for assistance and provide a full explanation of what you are doing, as it will help you understand the problem and may also help you avoid future complications caused by situation. In this sentence, you should have used that instead of which. These points can help improve your letter writing skills. The writing is very choppy and stiff. It does not flow or have any natural way of progressing from one idea to another. You might consider using paragraph breaks or another format to present your material. We must remember that the letter's purpose is to ensure that a reader understands what you want them to do, so it must be written clearly. You're probably looking for a hint on how to create an impressive curriculum vitae when submitting your application. Let us say you have the perfect CV but need a little extra to get accepted. What you need is a thank you letter. It's the finishing touch that can mean the difference between getting an interview or not. It will show employers that you care about their time and convince them that their company would be lucky to have you on board. Thank you letters are a great way to show how much you care about an organization, even if you're applying for a job in a field unrelated to your background. You can use the same upbeat tone that works so well in your resume, but this time, make sure to spell out why you are writing. Turn your thank you into an explanation of the work. If you do not put yourself into the letter, employers will never know it is from you. How to write a thank you letter. First, reread your resume and highlight the keywords and skills employers will consider. Write them down with suggestions on how you can demonstrate them in each position. Keywords such as a long-term experience, skills, specialization, and enthusiastically recommended. Second, use these keywords and skills as headers to your letter. You do not have to use them initially, but a great way to set your tone and let the employer know that you are taking the time to show off a little bit. Third, write out your plan for showing off these skills in each position. This can help you narrow down your goal if you receive multiple offers. Fourth, integrate your skills into the letter whenever possible. You do not have to write, "I have demonstrated my superb writing skills in my latest terms paper," unless your current work or past work is related to writing papers. Instead, say something like, "During my time as a student, I have also taken on several leadership roles for which I often had to write proposals and or reports for committees." Even if you have not printed out copies of your recent term papers and put them into envelopes yet, it is still possible to include your content by briefly mentioning the format. Lastly, avoid lying in a thank you letter. If you cannot cite a work experience that demonstrates your skills, it is best to omit it from the letter and only include it in your resume. After all, an employer wants to know you how you were able to get the job done, not why you cannot put the skills you have on the paper. Even if you're applying for a job in a field unrelated to your background, the employers can tell that you care and that you will fit in well with a team if you take the time to write a thank you letter. With just a little extra time applying for a job, you can get the results you want. Keep in mind that writing is the best way to get your foot into any door, especially those of potential employers, so be sure to make it shine. Thank you for watching and listening my video. I hope you've learned a lot.